And we are back to A Toda Madre. It's your boy Rollis. William is back and he has a special guest.
Hello, my name is Emmeline and I'm William's daughter, and I hope I enjoyed this story.
All right. And you are a big WWE fan, right? You're like a John Cena fanatic?
No, Cody Rhodes fanatic.
Oh, Cody Rhodes. Okay. I like that. I like your taste in wrestlers. I don't like Cody Rhodes, but hey, it's okay. I like CM Punk. I'm a CM Punk guy. All right. So as we saw the matches, as we saw everything, how it's going down, we're gonna do quick predictions. We're gonna basically give you some of the fights that we already know that we talked about. Y cómo se llama y los que los faltó. I know that we had on our past video we spoke on some, but I know that Melly wasn't here, so she's gonna give her insights, and maybe she is better than us. So let's start with night one with New Day. Well, it's not night one. I'm just gonna bring them out. New Day versus the War Raiders.
Ooh.
You want to take it away, Melly, or you want me to take away?
I'll try to guess it.
All right, let's go for it.
I think the War Raiders are gonna win because the New Day sucks.
And that's it, because they suck. Now, when I see this feud, I kind of got mad. I don't know about you, William, but because I have been following SmackDown, they wasted so much time for nothing, except tonight. They're going to wrestle tonight. But it's like, it's gone now. It's gone. Like, what was the whole point of you building this badass 5-team in SmackDown just to, at the end, there's no payoff, and we're going to get New Day and freaking War Raiders.
Yeah, because you have the Street Profits, the Mortal Machine Guns, the Pretty Deadly, like all these teams that were going at it for months, interfering in each other's matches to lead to nothing.
To nothing. Y cómo se llama? And it wasn't just them three, right? You had DIY, Los Garzas, and we also had freaking Miss and Mello, Oshim, whatever they want to call themselves. Pero I'm like, even if they entered late, even the what's it called? The Bloodline was on it for a bit because they beat the DIY, you know. So they were there for a bit. So I'm like, you literally for 6 months you built this badass tag team division for them not to get. I've been hearing rumors and theories and opinions that maybe tonight there's going to be a lot of bullshit in the main event of the wrestling, and all the wrestlers are going to come out to cause something. And then the manager's going to be like, no, you know what? You're going to WrestleMania or whatever like that. I'm hoping it is. So far, I have the War Raiders beating the New Day. So only because they haven't really defended their titles. Except for one time, I think.
As for me, I believe New Day is actually going to take it because they can make a better story around New Day involving the championships.
Because they're going to lift it up.
Yeah, they're going to bring it back to, I guess, glory. I mean, War Raiders really didn't do anything. So I guess they're going to hand it over to New Day for them to see if they could do something. No, again, the War Raiders' fault. This isn't. It's just looking. That simple.
Yes. All right. Now, Melly.
Yes.
We have the girls' tag team.
Oh, I already know who's going to win.
What's her face? Bailey and Valkyria versus the New Day and Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan.
Okay, so for me, I'm a pretty big fan of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. And I don't really think that Bailey's gonna win the tag team champions unless if someone else comes out and helps them. But if that's not gonna help them, then Liv Morgan should be able to.
Okay. Give me a quick minute. So you're thinking that the only way Bailey and Valkyria wins is if someone comes and helps, which they're good guys, so no one's gonna come out and help. So you got Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez winning the women's tag team titles, or retaining the belts. That's not a bad choice, as they barely won it. I'm going the Bailey route because I like Bailey a lot more than Liv Morgan. I love those hugs and I love her hair. And she's Mexican. Come on, Melly. You're Mexican too. You're supposed to be rooting for us.
Okay, but I have to go with my opinion though.
Which is not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. William, who do you have in that fight?
I'm gonna have to agree with Emmeline. I think Liv and Raquel do hold, just because I'm sure they're gonna build a story arc between Bailey and Valkyria for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't think they're gonna win. I don't think Valkyria is gonna have the both championships. I'm sure they're gonna lose, and it's gonna build to that match going into future. What is it? Pay-per-views.
Yeah, I know. Yes.
Events,
So
whatever.
you're saying that because they already fought once, they're not gonna work together as a team. Bien, so that's gonna push them into their own singles match, and that's what's gonna cost them their
Yep.
basically the fight.
Yep.
All right, now on this particular fight, we have a girl that beat the living hell out of another girl in Noemi versus
Oh, I know.
Jade Cargill. Melly, take it away.
Okay, so I think Jade Cargill is gonna win because after what she has been through with Naomi, like, I mean, think of it like as the way how Naomi treated her, like her slamming like her on top of the car, like
Mhm.
she just like she's over with, and she like wants to take out all the anger out of her. So I'm pretty sure she's gonna win instead of Naomi.
Okay. Not a bad choice. Not a bad choice. I have Jade Cargill. Jade Cargill's. It's pointless if Naomi wins. It's not pointless, but it is pointless, basically.
I mean, I think this is a unanimous decision where we're all going Jade Cargill. I don't see any way in how or why they would prolong this rivalry going past Mania. I think this is where it ends with Cargill winning.
Ooh. Do you see Bianca Belair somehow, some way interfering in that match?
Not at all.
No.
She has her own match to worry about. I doubt she'll do anything with this one.
If no, wait up, because I think that's on night 1 and the Cartel fight is on night 2. I think it is. Give me a second. Oh, they haven't even showed me here. I was just wondering that if Cargill's match comes in first, where she, let's say, becomes not Cargill, sorry, Bianca Belair, where she becomes champion, maybe she comes and helps Naomi win, and then they show you that she's always been the main boss at the end of the day. But I think the Cargill fight versus Naomi's first, and then it's the triple threat.
But I mean, I could see how you could say that if Bianca Belair wins, because at the end of the day, it's like, okay, well, in order to build a story for Cargill to go after Bianca with for the championship, that's the only way I could see it, yeah.
That's how I saw it. But like I said, I think the other girls are gonna fight first. Bianca and Noemi and Cargill. Aquí hay una match que I'm like, I'm interested. I'm not really interested. I know it's gonna be a great match. Does it make sense? Because we already saw it in Raw. Rey Mysterio versus El Ronda Americano.
Okay, I think I got it.
Oh, you think you got it? Let's see. Are you gonna betray your Mexican people, or are you not gonna betray them?
Me, I am going with Rey Mysterio.
Right.
What? I'll wait for you. All right, just wait. I have a good reason why I think Rey Mysterio is gonna win. One reason is you don't know who could be under that mask. It could be someone in the American Maids group. So I think like Rey's gonna win because the opponent is gonna get caught for using that metal that's inside his mask, and getting disqualified because he was cheating in some type of way.
Now, Melly, do you think it's Chad Gable?
Yes.
Why?
I mean, think of it. Okay, so let's see. So the last match, you see Gable there for now, but not American. I don't know how to pronounce
American
it.
Made.
American Made, yes. Anyway, he wasn't there. So then, but Kate, Cable.
Gable.
Sorry, I can't pronounce names.
That's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Anyway, because he wasn't there, but American Made was.
Okay.
And that's why I think Chad Gable is.
So you don't think this could be?
Heck no. Heck no.
Heck no. Why not?
One, he way too big. No offense. And two, there's no way that could be him. Plus,
Alright.
he's not in the group of the American Mates.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I actually have El Grande Americano beating Rey Mysterio.
What happened to our people? Let's vote for our people.
The reason I'm going against Rey Mysterio is because our people that I feel that Grande Americano is gonna face if he beats Rey Mysterio would be Penta.
Oh God.
And Penta, Cero, Miedo, is gonna be the one to unmask El Grande Americano. That's why I feel like that's where my brain is going. But Rey Mysterio has been losing a lot, so I feel like he's gonna lose again. That's the only reason.
And I would have to agree with him. I don't think Rey Mysterio is going to win this one. But you know why?
Yeah.
This is a derby.
But all the good moves he has, like his
You can't like both Dominic and him.
well, that's different now. That's different.
All right, and then of course we have the Sin City match between Sin City street fight between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre. I'm going to say this. I think this fight is going to steal the night because of two reasons. The both times that Drew had a street fight. No, sorry, the time that he had a street fight with CM Punk with the bull thing, and then the cage match, and then Priest having that street fight with Bad Bunny and freaking Finn Balor was amazing. Was a toda madre. These guys are gonna put up a banger. This is the only thing. This is the only thing where I'm like, they're both big guys. Who's gonna be taking the bigger spot? Because usually the smaller guy is the one that you lift, you drop, and all that. But Drew McIntyre does really know how to sell. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre as the winner. He has to win. He can't lose all the time. He cannot lose and let it be a fucking roll up. I'm gonna be so mad. Sorry, Melly, that I cussed. It's just that really gets me mad when it's a dumb roll up. But it does. This street fight is gonna steal the night, or it's gonna be one of the better ones in WrestleMania, Saturday or Sunday. I forgot when is the match.
Okay, I am gonna totally disagree with you.
Totally.
And I'm gonna say one reason. I think Damian Priest is gonna win because, like, I don't think I think he got eliminated first, but Drew McIntyre got eliminated first in the Elimination Chamber by who? Damian Priest. So that's why I think he's gonna win instead of Drew McIntyre.
Was it like that?
I think so.
You have better memories because we're old already.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah,
Well,
he was the first one out, I think, right?
yes, and then at the Royal Rumble, Damian Priest did eliminate Drew McIntyre, and that's why I'm going with Drew McIntyre because Priest eliminated him at the Royal Rumble, beat him at the Elimination Chamber. It's only fair for Drew to win the match.
You could cry, but yes, Drew McIntyre will win.
Okay.
He did join. I mean, The Rock pointed, used him on his Instagram. He made him part of the team. So Drew McIntyre is part of The Rock's team now. Not with Justin, at least not in the TV world yet, but in real life, yes. But no, yes, Drew McIntyre is due for a win, especially a big win at a paper PLE.
Yes.
Damian Priest has had the upper hand on, like you guys mentioned, Elimination Chamber at Royal Rumble. So I think it's time for Drew to get a win after 20 roll-ups that he's lost to, so.
Yes. And again, Drew needs this more than the majority of these guys in the card. like he's the one who's taken the most losses. I think his biggest win was against CM Punk when they did the rope one, the touching the corners. I think that was his last win.
He lost that one, no?
No, he won it.
Oh, and then the Hell in a Cell was part 3, or
So Drew McIntyre won. I think they've only faced each other 3 times, right?
yeah, it's 3 times.
Okay, so well, damn, you see, we're getting old. Come on, Nelly. This is where your young brain comes in. They had 3 fights, or was it 2 fights?
I think it was.
It was Hell in a Cell when we went to WWE. Remember that one?
Bad Blood.
Yeah,
Bad Blood. That's where CM Punk won.
CM Punk won, and that was like it for the rivalry.
Yes.
Before that was the bull rope, and I believe CM Punk won that one too to make it a 1-1 because I believe he lost the first one. So I think it was a 3-0. I think it was a 3-0, completely 3-0.
No. I know that I think CM Punk lost the first one, and then he won back to back. Or he won the first one, lost the second one, and finished it off with Hell in the Cell. It was something like that. But I know that Drew got one, and that's why I say that was probably his biggest win until he beat Sami Zayn, which is not a big win. I mean, it's a big win, but not really.
I mean,
yeah, exactly. So Drew is due for a win. All right. And then we got, I'm going to say this one first because I know it's going to be a banger, but the promos did not really sell it. These guys are going to steal the show just on acrobatics and all that. AJ Styles versus Logan Paul.
Oh.
Go for it.
I'll let you go first.
No, oh, me first? Oh, okay. I'll take the honors. I have Logan Paul winning. In that, the reason I have Logan Paul winning because he's the younger guy. AJ is on his way out. He's not confident. Even freaking Karrion Kross, when he took the pin, he literally put his hands behind his back like, pin me already. And he went for the phenomenal forearm. If you think about it, rewatch Raw and you'll see that Karrion Kross put his hands behind his back like this. And then he took the fall. So he was giving him a confidence booster, but I don't think it's enough. And I think Logan Paul will take this W in a great match because they are both great aerially. Or aerial.
Okay, not bad. I think AJ Styles is gonna win because think of it. Okay, so last Monday Night Raw, he beat his opponent, and all I know is like he beat a lot of people instead of Logan Paul, and like think of it like you know how Logan Paul is like bad. And if I think of it, if AJ Styles had come to the Rumble, he would have eliminated Logan Paul, and that would have been like starting the beef and stuff. But that's if he came out, which he didn't. So that's why I think AJ Styles is gonna win instead of Logan Paul.
I'm pretty sure he did the Rumble.
You do know that Logan Paul eliminated AJ Styles in the Rumble, right?
Okay.
Oh, he was.
It's okay. It's the Rumble was 3 months ago, so don't worry. I'll give you a pass.
But AJ Styles is gonna win this one. Logan Paul is 0-3 at Manias.
Is he?
No, wait. He won his first one actually with the Mysterios. And then he lost to Seth. I think
He had a match with Seth on.
I think. I remember who he's fought 2 other opponents. I mean, he's lost both of them, I believe.
Yeah, because he's only been in WWE for 3 years, right?
Yeah. This will be his 4th or Mania, I think.
Yeah.
Because he always has those spectacular entrances or whatever. But he is losing this one. I think that little Karrion Kross, hands behind his back, I'm gonna give you a confidence boost. It's gonna be enough for the confidence boost, and then Karrion Kross be like, "See, I helped you," and then start doing his little.
Oh, so they can kick off a feud. I didn't even think about it like that.
Obviously, Logan Paul is not gonna be a full timer ever. Even if he says he is, it's not gonna happen.
That's actually not a bad way to put it, because I was using it as you lost even though I gave you the win, and I'm gonna use that. Like my way of going about it was the heel way. Like, no, you only beat me because I let myself to give you confidence to beat Logan, right, and you couldn't even do that. That's how it went. But the way you're using it, I like it too, because it works both ways.
Right.
And I'll say this: I know that I'm jumping to Raw. When it comes to Karrion Cross, like I noticed a little bit of botches here and there on his wrestling. I'm like, they cannot have this guy just in the background and just be talking and doing promos. He needs to be in the ring. He looked good, but he looked bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he looked good on that wrestling against AJ, pero se miraba mal because he messed up a lot. And like it's just nitpicking. Where I sat, I'm like, come on, man, come on. I'm like, pero that's because he doesn't really wrestle as much.
Right.
And then of course after that fight, this is another one that I'm very interested because I don't know what the hell's gonna go with Randy Orton if he's gonna fight solo or not. But it's the Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight. Are you ready, Melly?
Mm-hmm.
LA Knight.
Okay.
No,
I think.
you're supposed to say yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think who's gonna win is of course LA Knight.
LA Knight.
Yeah,
Okay.
because like I feel like he's gonna win because like I feel like he's stronger than Jacob Fatu, and like if so many people could beat him, then why not can LA Knight beat him? Like why cannot he like destroy him instead of him destroying LA Knight?
You see, that's not a bad take, but I don't think he's stronger than Jacob Fatu. I don't think that he literally beat Braun Strowman, and he left him in the dirt with some pile of trash on top. So the only way I see LA Knight winning, and this is where the Randy Orton thing comes in. I had him originally winning because I thought that Solo was going to interfere because Solo did not have a WrestleMania match. But today it's going to be official who Randy Orton faces if it's something official. And if it's Solo, I think Jacob's going to win. So in a way, I'm undecisive at the moment because now I don't know until we see the episode of SmackDown. So I got to go with my gut and say Jacob Fatu's going to win. So the Samoan werewolf is going to be the victory because it's a mystery with Solo. If Solo gets a match, Fatu's winning. If Solo doesn't get a match, LA Knight's winning. I know it's a cheating thing, but let me be. That's my decision, and I'm going with Fatu.
I'm going with LA Knight. I believe I picked Fatu originally on a 1v1 fair and square. Fatu all the way.
Okay.
And a solo interfering route, I'm going with a solo interfering route. I believe he will interfere, mostly because I believe Randy Orton's opponent will be Nick Aldis. I have it almost set in stone that it's gonna happen. I believe earlier today WWE published something on their page where it was Randy Orton saying, "Hey, I'm gonna do a open challenge.
Okay.
I'm gonna do an open challenge, and if nobody comes out and I don't have an opponent for Mania, I'm gonna RKO all this, and I will pay the fine happily." So I'm like, why would WWE publish that? You know, so I'm like, okay, that means it's gonna lead to a fight between Aldis and Orton.
Well, there's rumors. There's rumors that they're rushing Rusev. Yeah, they're rushing Rusev to make an appearance tonight.
Because I believe they also signed his wife, is it, or whatever?
Yes, so the way you're saying it, the open mic thing, is not a bad idea. Rusev comes out,
Right.
but it comes back to what I told you that I'm like, if you're bringing out Rusev and he takes an L right away in his first Mania, you guys ruined Rusev already.
Right.
Yeah, but if he pins Randy, then Randy is not a future opponent for John Cena because he just lost a big fight. I mean, in WrestleMania,
Right.
Unless you make it a series where Rusev takes WrestleMania, Randy Orton takes like Backlash, and then Randy Orton takes the second one, right? So it doesn't look as bad anymore because it's back and forth, back and forth. But I feel that if it's going to be Rusev, if he's coming back, or Aleister Black, if he's to that open challenge, I'm like, whoever it is, if it's a new guy, they have to win. Like
Right.
Nick Aldis can lose, and it's not going to affect WrestleMania. It's not going to affect Nick Aldis at all. Solo can come out, and it's not going to affect Solo. But if it's Rusev or Aleister Black, it's gonna affect them if they lose, and it affects Randy Orton at the same time.
Right.
Yeah. So you're going LA Knight. You said right. You are expecting an interference, and that's even if Solo wrestles.
I mean, again, I don't think Solo's gonna wrestle, but yeah, it's
Okay.
gonna be interference regardless. I'm going that route. I don't think, and it's not gonna be any other way. I believe they're building Fatu and Solo. They're still going with that storyline to future.
Okay. Now I'm gonna go with. I feel that it's gonna be one of the better matches. I think it's gonna be better than Charlotte and Naomi, but the build-up has been very boring, and that's Tiffany Stratton versus Charlotte Flair. The build-up has been very boring, and I'm sorry it is, but I do know that the girls, if they bring their chemistry in the ring, we're gonna have a great match. Who do you have, Melly?
I have
Tiffany Stratton.
Oh yeah, Tiffany Stratton. I think she's gonna win because like Charlotte Flair, not Charlotte Flair, Tiffany. Tiffany, she she went through she went through way too many losses, especially or like and winning wins, and because like when she betrayed Nia Jax, I think that's like what got her to her like own self, because Nia Jax treated her like a piece of trash. Yeah, she treated her like that, and like Tiffany was sick and tired of it. So I think I think that her opponent is gonna win, except for but like I think like Tiffany's gonna lose.
So Tiffany's gonna lose.
Yeah.
Tiffany Stratton, the champion's gonna lose.
Oh wait.
Or Charlotte Flair.
Oh, it's Charlotte Flair. Oh, then Charlotte Flair, because she's being as better, and she won the Royal Rumble.
That's Charlotte Flair, yes.
Then yeah, Charlotte Flair.
It's gonna win or lose?
Win.
Charlotte Flair's gonna win?
Yeah.
That's a hot take. Well, is it though? Is it a hot take, William?
No, I mean it's not, because I mean she gets what she wants. She's a 14-time champion or 15-time champion or 18-time champion. I don't remember, but I'm gonna have to disagree with her, and I think it's gonna be Tiffany Stratton who wins, just because, like I mentioned last time, they want to keep the ball rolling with her. They want to keep pushing her, making her like, hey, this isn't a fluke run. This is a real run, and you have to be a heavyweight. Charlotte Flair is that heavyweight. Yeah,
it's You know why she's gonna win, Melly?
Why?
Because it's Tiffy time.
Oh my god.
I do think it's gonna be a good wrestling match. I'm not gonna give those girls a hard time unless the chemistry's bad and they don't like each other. Charlotte Flair did apologize for the rude comment that she did, even though no one believed her. But it's like, como se llama? I do have Tiffany Stratton winning. I don't believe this is a fluke. They wanted to get a pretty girl to run with the belt, and there she is. I'm gonna go with the next match, which is the one that I'm least looking forward to. I wish it's the first night at WrestleMania on Saturday, so I can get it out of the way. And if I have to go cook something or go to the restroom, it's gotta be this match, and that is Jey Uso versus Gunther.
Why? That's like the best match.
That's
really, really,
Yeah.
really.
Because of this. Say it. Ready?
Yeet. Okay, so I want to start off.
Right.
I think Yeet main event Jey Uso is winning because, like, he's done with Gunther. He's done with him being trash. He's done because I think Jey Uso's gonna win because I've been trash talking Gunther every single WWE Raw when he comes out, and I also, when I heard Jay's story about Jimmy getting attacked by Gunther, that really broke my heart. So I'm guessing that Jay wants to get his revenge for what Gunther has done to Jimmy.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Does he win though? You're saying that he does, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay. William?
I mean, I don't like him, but I think it's quite obvious they're going towards a win for Jay. As much as I hate to say it, that's basically written in the stars at this point with the way the story's been going. Yes, Gunther should win. Yes, Gunther is the bigger heavyweight in this fight, but they might give the fans what they want, and they're gonna have to give it to Jay.
And that's the only thing that sucks. That in a way, WrestleMania is meant for the good guys to always win. Like SummerSlam is meant for the bad guy to win, so that we can get that 6 months of hating him, and then we beat him at WrestleMania. The thing is that as much as I love doing this when he comes out, as much as I love to scream yeet, that guy's not main event. He doesn't have a move set for main event. We already lived through the John Cena era where the guy couldn't wrestle, or not. I'm not gonna say couldn't wrestle. He just was too simple. Too many little, what's it called? Not little moves. His moveset was so minimal that people would chant, "You can't wrestle." And I feel that's Yeet Man. That's freaking Jey Uso. And if for me, if Gunther wins, you do destroy what he's going. The Yeet movement, you destroy it right there. You do destroy it. And I don't think you'll ever hear the Yeets again because we don't care for you. It's almost like the Yes movement, except for Daniel Bryan knew how to wrestle. So that difference, that the Yes movement felt more organic because the guy didn't have mic skills, but he knew how to wrestle. And as far as for Jey Uso, he kind of has mic skills. He has more of the yeet and all that shit that gets people going. But in reality, I'm like, your brother's better. I'm gonna go with Gunther, and I'm gonna go out of the limb that this is gonna be the first WrestleMania where a heel's gonna win, and we're gonna end the night with that heel going over and this heel going over.
See, hold on.
I'm alluding into the last match, but right now I have Gunther winning.
The way it's gonna happen is Jey Uso, does a splash. He's about to win, and then Jimmy pulls him, and he's like, "I had to save you, little brother." And then it's a part 2 for the Jimmy versus.
It can be that too, and it saves Jey Uso from looking bad that he lost. If there's like an interference or something like that, but if there's gonna be an interference, I don't think it's gonna be that. It's obvious. It's like looking like a big fat obvious that Jey Uso's winning, but I'm not gonna say that out loud. It's gonna be Gunther, and I don't care. That guy is limited. That's the word I was looking for. Jey Uso's limited, and I'm sorry, I'm not gonna. If you guys are giving shit to my guy Goldberg, Jey Uso's worse. At least Jey Uso has Yeet, and Goldberg had who's next. At least Goldberg got me excited in 5 minutes. This fool gets me sleepy in 3.
I want to add on to what I was saying. Like, okay, so in the Royal Rumble, you know how Braun Breaker was in the Royal Rumble, correct?
Yes.
And so if Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble and he took out every single person in the Royal Rumble, then that means he could take out Gunther because think of it as he eliminated Braun Breaker. He's really tough and really big. And so if he eliminated him, which not really, but he won the Royal Rumble. So if he could take down Braun Breaker, then can he take down Gunther?
No.
A 30-man match where your back is looking behind you and all that is very different to a one-on-one. But who knows? Maybe you're right and I'm wrong. I just don't want to say that Jey Uso is going to win because that's not going to come out of my mouth, and Gunther's going to win. I will forever listen to this, Melly. I will forever root against Jey Uso. You can call me a Jey Uso hater. Yeet. And then we got one of my favorite matches upcoming, and this is the Fatal 4-Way between Finn Balor, Dominic Mysterio, Penta, and my Braun Breaker. I was gonna say my favorite spear right now, Braun Breaker. Who do you have, Melly? No, wait up. I just heard it earlier. You're a Dominic Mysterio guy. Don't tell me you have Dominic Mysterio winning.
Yeah, I definitely didn't have Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting.
Okay. I think I'll have to go with Penta and Braun Breaker. I have to.
No,
Because-
it's not Penta and it's Penta or Braun Breaker.
Oh.
It's 1v1v1v1.
Penta or Barbie.
So who's gonna win it?
Braun Breaker.
Why?
Braun Breaker.
Because he could spear anyone. Like
Look at Carlito.
he could spear anyone because like he could spear actual Speed in the Royal Rumble. He speared one of the guys from Judgment
His name is
Day,
Carlito. Yes.
Carlito. He speared Dominic Mysterio, and he speared Penta. And I really think he's the buffer guy and like the strongest guy out of the four of them.
Yes.
So that's why I think Braun Breaker is gonna win instead of Penta, Finn Balor, and Dominic Mysterio.
Not a bad take, but you're gonna get heartbroken because your father has someone else winning.
Penta.
No, not Penta. Actually, I have Dominic Mysterio winning. Okay, bye.
Okay.
I have Dominic Mysterio winning because he's gonna pin Finn Balor, his teammate, and then they're gonna become rivals and enemies, and then they're gonna break up the Judgment Day.
No. So that's more into a rocket.
Well, they're gonna be with the Dominic, but Finn Balor is gonna be on the way out because of Dominic.
So Finn Balor is leaving the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
And the fact that Dominic Mysterio wants to add Penta to the Judgment.
That's not gonna happen, but yeah,
That's why he's
that's not.
So you got, she has Braun Breaker. We have a family rivalry here because he's going Dominic route. He's saying Judgment Day won't be a family no more. She wants Braun Breaker, and I'm actually on the Penta train. So I have miedo. I couldn't find a mask. I could not find a Cero Miedo, a Penta mask.
Is it not on the shop? Is it sold out?
Well, I mean, I didn't go to the WWE shop. I was trying to find it through Amazon so I could get it faster.
That's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
No, we can find it. Tijuana or Los Callejones in LA.
I found the Blue Demon mask, but I'm like, he was never for wrestling, and I don't think he's in the Hall of Fame. So I know El Santos in the Hall of Fame, but I wanted yeah, Santos in the Hall of Fame, yes. Because originally they wanted El Hijo del Santo to be on WWE, but they wanted to buy the rights to the mask so that anyone can use it. And El Hijo del Santo said, no, that's not going to be possible. So that's when they got Rey Mysterio to come in. This was on a podcast. I listened to Lucha Libre podcast. But yes, I have Penta, Cero, Miedo, winning his first WrestleMania, pinning Finn Balor, or actually pinning Dominic Mysterio. Why not? Pinning Dominic Mysterio to become the Intercontinental Champion of the world. Cero, Miedo.
I think Penta's gonna pin. Well, not in in your opinion. I think like Penta's gonna pin Finn Balor instead of Dominic Mysterio.
It was because his name is really it's not Finn Balor. His name is Finn Balor.
Finn Balor as in like he takes the pins. Why?
We said it was Finn Balor.
It's a nickname. Pin.
It's a dad joke. It's a dad joke. It's a dad joke. That was a bad joke. Okay, here comes my third favorite match of the night that I think is gonna steal again the night, and I feel bad for one who comes after them, and that is my girl, Io Sky, with overrated Rhea Ripley and more overrated Bianca Belair. And Millie, who do you have on that triple threat for the women's title?
No shot. Io Sky.
Io Sky, wow.
I think Io Sky because Bianca and Rhea have seriously beef, and they're just like pushing Io out of it. So if they're gonna fight against each other and leaving Io out of it, like the fight they're having, then why not her winning and telling them to stop disrespecting her and like telling them to stop fighting and like to wait till we go to WrestleMania? Then why not have Io winning and instead of Rhea Ripley, the girl I hate, and really much, versus Bianca Belair? So like, why wait till like why you should wait until WrestleMania to see who the women's world champion should be, which is Io Sky right now, and like Rhea wants her title back, but I hate to say it, but Io has to win.
You're a little Rhea Ripley here.
I am.
I actually have Io Sky winning as well. The same reason as you, that they're pushing her to the side. Like, she's like not the important. I'm like, hello, she's the champion. She is important.
Exactly.
And that's why I have Io Sky winning, because they're not giving her the importance. But William, what does he have?
Well, I believe I said it was on. I don't remember who I had said on the last video. Well, I'm not sure if I even gave an answer on it. But
I don't think we spoke. No, we didn't speak on that one. I was saving it for today.
we're waiting for now.
Yes.
And had they gone a heel run with Bianca, I believe she would have won. But since they're not gonna go heel run with her, and they're not gonna do heel run with Rhea, I think I'm gonna have to stick with you guys and go with Io Sky.
Wow.
They're gonna like you guys been mentioning, the beef really is between Bianca and Rhea to see who's the better opponent. Well, they're only gonna, push that rivalry more into the future. I mean, eventually they're gonna fight for a title at some point, but not this time around. This time I think it's gonna stay Io Sky. The question is, who takes the pin?
Io Sky.
No, Bianca
is gonna win, so she can't take the pin.
I think Rhea's too protected. No, actually, you know what? I've been seeing Rhea take more pins lately, so I'm about to go with Rhea takes the pin.
I think Bianca is taking the pin.
I mean,
William?
I really don't know. Like, I'd go with Bianca Belair just because of the protection on Rhea, and I really haven't seen her get pinned, I guess.
Io pinned her.
Well, yeah, she pinned her again because of Bianca, but yeah, so I guess I'll go with Bianca Belair.
Yeah. So, before I answer the last two badass matches, the two main events, obviously I'm more excited more than the other one. Does Randy Orton get a match? Yay or nay?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Melly, yay or nay? Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yee. All right. Is it Nick Aldis, William? Or is it someone that we don't know? Or is it Solo?
It's Nick Aldis.
Melly? Who is it? Nick. Okay. I think it's going to be Nick Aldis. I would love Rusev, but it's going to be Nick Aldis. So, yee to that. Unanimous. And here comes the banger of the banger. I'm going to save one for later. But this one is the one that I'm excited because I am a CM Punk fan.
The triple threat.
The triple threat between CM Punk, Seth Rollins,
and Roman Reigns, the OTC.
Acknowledge your chief then. You don't know how to acknowledge him?
I do.
Acknowledge him. I don't want to. Who do you have winning that triple threat? And who does Paul Heyman align with at the end?
Oh, I think CM Punk is going to win, and Paul Heyman is going with CM Punk. Because I think CM Punk is going to win because Paul Heyman will help him, or someone will help him instead of Seth freaking Rollins and the OTC. And I think Paul Heyman's going with CM Punk because in a match between CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins, I think I'm not sure. Seth Rollins was beat up by the OTC, and Paul Heyman went with CM Punk to ask if he was okay, if he's hurt. But the OTC didn't care at all, so he went to go destroy CM Punk instead, and Seth Rollins. And last Monday Raw, CM Punk came out to help Paul Heyman because he was about to get stomped, but CM Punk got stomped instead of Paul Heyman. And Seth freaking Rollins was about to stomp Paul Heyman if he didn't move.
Yes, you're correctly right. And it's a strange feeling for me to say that this guy is gonna win because I hate the hell out of him. I don't like that guy, but because the Paul Heyman theory goes, I don't want to see CM Punk turn a heel yet, so I have to go the Seth Rollins route that he's gonna win, even though on Monday he looked the strongest going into the match, while CM Punk looked the weakest going into the match. And we all know the one who looks like the weakest always wins. And my heart is telling me CM Punk, but storyline is telling me Seth Rollins is going to align himself at the end with Paul Heyman. And they're both going to go super villains. And now we have more storyline between Paul Heyman, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, while Roman goes into another retirement for another 3 more months into obscurity. So Seth Rollins wins the triple threat. Storyline wise, that one makes the most sense.
Unless you're talking about then continuing the Rollins and Punk feud push going forward, then I could see that happening. But I mean, I don't know how much more you could push this rivalry. It's like this would be their, I guess, third match. Obviously, Roman Reigns is in it, but their third match, and it's so another win for Rollins that makes it 2-1, and then they're gonna go another match 2-2, and then another match 3-2.
We still haven't had a fair singles match where it's just a regular one-on-one. Well, actually, we had it on Netflix.
It was Netflix, and CM
yeah,
Punk
it was a Netflix.
that, and they have the cage match, and obviously Seth Rollins won because of Roman Reigns. I mean, it's a story, but like CM Punk could have jumped off the cage and won, but I think I'm going with CM Punk. It's I don't know, like I feel even if Paul Heyman does align himself with Seth Rollins, I think it'll give CM Punk the over. It is his first main event at Mania, and they're not just gonna spoil it by not giving him the win. I mean,
you have to spoil it too. He just said he wants the main event. He never said he wants to win.
You definitely don't have to spoil it. You have to give it the well-deserved treatment of a champion that he isn't.
Let's be honest. Me and you, that we've been watching wrestling for the longest time, you and I know that the main event at WrestleMania is night 2. It's not night 1.
This is the main event of Saturday.
Yeah, but he wants to have a WrestleMania moment, which is night 2. It's not night 1. You know this.
Night 2 will be when he wins the championship.
Yes, so that's why he can lose on this one.
No,
and
he's not losing his debut. He's not going to lose his debut main event moment. Yeah, unless you're telling me that he himself isn't seeing this as a main event, then that's a whole different story. Because
by cheating, he doesn't have to take the pin and still look good.
So you're telling me Roman Reigns is taking the pin?
Hell yeah, because he's going into obscurity. We don't need Roman Reigns.
Is not taking. So you're telling me Roman Reigns is taking back-to-back pins and Manias?
Yes, after he main evented 9 of them.
Like exactly, he's not gonna take a back-to-back pins.
Seth
Rollins is not gonna win this match, and Seth Rollins is taking the pin. It's that simple. And whether it's CM Punk who wins or whether Roman Reigns wins and then goes into obscurity, and then Paul Heyman aligns with Seth Rollins, that part, it's way to be seen. I don't see the reason why he would align himself with Seth Rollins. I really don't. There's no reason for him to align himself with them. If anything, go ahead and start moving with the storyline of I'm gonna go ahead and align with Braun Breaker because that's already been teased, a few years back or last year or 2 years ago. So you gotta start moving into a few new puzzle pieces. You're talking about Seth Rollins in his 40s, CM Punk in his 40s. It's kind of pointless for Paul Heyman to stick around these guys. You have to go into the younger blood of the Braun Breakers, the Dirty Doms, Logan Pauls.
I get it. I mean, I understand what you're saying. For me, it's okay for him to lose this main event just so that he can have a better win on WrestleMania night 2 against The Rock or against Kobe or against anyways, it's cool to disagree. I'm still going with Seth Rollins. I hate to say it. I love my guy CM Punk, but it doesn't make it. I mean, it makes sense if he wins too, but it's still, I gotta go with that choice, and Roman will take the pin because it's Roman Reigns, and he needs to fuck off into obscurity. He doesn't need to wrestle no more. We don't want part timers no more. He wants to be the Undertaker. Only comes in for main events. No. You ain't the Undertaker. I'm gonna tell you a fun fact before we get into the main event. Did you know that The Miz is gonna be 20 years in WWE?
I mean, I'm sure it's been tough enough. It's been a minute.
Yeah, and I was thinking about that. I'm like, damn. And I don't like the guy. Anyways, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Universal Champion main event of night 2, the real main event. We got a heel John Cena trying to win at 17 We got the face of the company, Cody Rhodes, the young guy. Who do you guys have?
I want to start with that first. I want to see what he got.
All right. Does he win 17 as a heel is the question. I mean, you see, yeah, it's gonna happen. He's gonna win 17. Whether people like it or not, he's winning 17 as a heel. I mean, unless if you hear some glass shatter, at that point, it's like, so you're telling me we're gonna have a repeat of WrestleMania 40? It's like you can't do that. It's bro, like it's gonna be a repeat story. What, WrestleMania 42, same thing? Like no,
Yeah.
like I think Cena wins this one as a heel and he gets the 17th. Why not? Why not give him the championship with a boo instead of a cheer?
It's like I was hearing that people are saying, "Oh, The Rock's gonna come out and make it into a Bloodline rules." I'm like, Cody Rhodes and John Cena are not Samoan. Why the hell would they have Bloodline rules? It doesn't make any sense just because The Rock is in the background. Like that's beyond dumb. Beyond dumb.
They're gonna call it TKO board rules.
I'll leave Melly as the main event, but for me, I have to go John Cena as a heel. Yes, he breaks the record. Not only does he break the record, he does it as a heel. Not only does he does it as a heel, this would be the very, 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 very first time after 20 years that John Cena has won the championship as a heel. Because he won the U.S. title as a face. He's been a heel in the past. He's never won a belt as a heel. This is a special moment in life for us who saw John Cena as a rookie and saw him grow with us, saw him betray him and hate him, and still continue to hate him with a better version of him now. All I'm asking for him is, come on, man, change your clothing. Give us something different. That's all I'm asking. So you can be like, you had a beautiful career, bro. Now you can retire.
But he did. You clearly haven't seen his hat. Instead of having the C crossed out like this, now the C is over the cross out saying, you can see me. That's what's different now.
So what is he going to do this? Now he's going to be like this? All right, Melly, take it away because I have John Cena becoming the champion and breaking the record.
Okay, well, I want this person to win.
Who's that? Randy Orton?
Cody Rhodes.
Oh, it's Cody. Oh, it's because the numbers were in his face. Cody Rhodes.
It's my turn. Anyway, I think Cody Rhodes is going to win because I hate John Cena just a little bit for one reason he has done to Cody Rhodes. And that is when The Rock offered Cody Rhodes to be on his team, John Cena, he betrayed Cody Rhodes and, hit him and, beat him up and now that got me, very upset. So now I think Cody Rhodes is going to win except for John Cena. And I just love Cody Rhodes. He beat Kevin Owens. He beat who did he beat? Dad?
AJ Styles.
He beat
AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. He
beat Solo.
He beat everybody in the in WWE universe.
You know who he didn't beat? John Cena. And
yet.
He's not gonna beat him.
Not yet. But that's my prediction for WrestleMania.
He didn't beat The Rock. Just letting you know.
I know. But The Rock beat him.
Exactly. The Rock pinned him. Wait.
Yes, he did. He pinned him, yeah.
Well, that has a reason why. Because The Rock is bigger than him and stronger than him. Plus, if WWE wasn't big, then Cody Rhodes would have had one.
It's not big.
In the world of WWE, Cody really needs to take this pin because ever since he came back from AEW, that guy is protected. He has won every single match.
Exactly.
Even in a series, he doesn't allow the other guy to get a W. Come on, man, take an L. He literally came on a podcast said that he likes to have all the fireworks for himself. I'm like, well, man, don't do that. Some other ones deserve fireworks too, not just you. But anyway.
But he also beat Solo Sikoa with Roman Reigns.
Now, let me, sorry to cut you off there. I was just because it's almost time to go. But who right here has the best entrance out of everyone that's gonna come out?
Cody Rhodes and Liv Morgan. Those two.
No, not Liv. She's gonna have a boring one, the regular one. They announced it already. They're gonna have special entrances for like 4 people. I forgot who they are.
Well, I know that freaking CM Punk is gonna have his group singing.
Yeah, they're having that.
But he doesn't really have like special and like he doesn't have pyro, he doesn't have nothing. So he's just gonna come out, walk, and that's it. The ones that I'm thinking that are gonna have like flares or something like that. It's gotta be Tiffy. It's gotta be Tiffy time. If they're gonna push her to the moon, she's gonna come out like looking very Hollywood. I think that's gonna be her. Penta, I expect him to have a badass fucking suit. I expect him to have something. I don't know, something different.
Suit wise, yeah, Penta's gonna have something different. I would like for him to have a big entrance for his first Mania. Maybe he comes out with Rey Fenix, as his corner. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty sure Carlito's gonna be there with Judgment Day and Liv and Raquel, maybe. But would he have something big? I doubt it. I'm sure Logan Paul's gonna do something. He always does. Maybe he comes out with 30 Prime bottles, and then they take off their mask and it's Logan Paul, Jake Paul, KSI, Show Speed, all those damn YouTubers,
Yeah. That's not a bad idea, actually, if you think about it.
Kind of like the Marine Cena where he had all the people lined up. Kind of like
yes. I'm thinking Drew McIntyre is gonna have probably an orchestra with him. Or did he like the bagpipes? Did someone already do that already?
He already did that. The bagpipes.
Oh, he already did that.
I think so.
Who would be someone that I can see them coming out with something spectacular?
I'm sure Roman has his.
Oh yeah, I mean that's Roman. So that triple threat, all 3 of them are gonna have crazy entrances, except for CM Punk. He's just gonna have his live band.
Well, I'm sure Seth Rollins is just gonna have his usual gown and whatever, cap and gown and all this glasses.
I would love for Braun Breaker to have Goldberg's entrance.
It's not gonna happen.
Like you start from the back and then get in the middle with the flames. That would be like he said it himself. Goldberg is his favorite wrestler.
But he's a Steiner.
And he has a tattoo, the Goldberg.
Yes, he does. Yeah. And actually, damn, I didn't see the video, but did he send? No, he didn't send it to me. I ran into a video of Goldberg talking about that tattoo, about Braun Breaker's tattoo.
Yeah, you got it because of Goldberg.
No, I know, but there's like a video about Goldberg talking about it.
Oh, yes. I sent it to you on TikTok.
Okay, so you did send it to me. I did
send it to you.
I didn't see it.
It's on the.
I also saw a different one that I forgot what it's about. Oh, Braun Breaker talking about doing his math and why he's gonna win.
Oh yeah, that's just funny. The only cool entrance that freaking Braun Breaker can have is having his dad and his uncle there to walk him off. Yeah, because unless he comes out with the holler, if you hear me, with the freaking siren, holler if you hear me, and then his song kicks in, that would be something pretty cool too. But it's not like epic. Rey Mysterio, expect him to have what superhero movie is gonna come out? Superman.
No, he can't do that anymore. He can't do that anymore.
He got sued, huh?
He can't do suits anymore because Marvel sent a letter of cease and desist or whatever to WWE because it was too much like a likeness, so that he has to stop doing that.
That's dumb.
They worry about it, and that's what he said.
That's dumb. And then I guess, well, expect. Then I don't think Rhea Ripley, maybe she comes in on a Harley.
No,
because the Undertaker.
Actually, from Mysterio, I mean, there's some possibility. He comes out in Eddie Guerrero pants.
I wouldn't mind that shit.
I wouldn't mind a lot of Eddie Guerrero, ever since LWO. So,
any surprise entrances? Like, I see any surprise guests tonight, Saturday or Sunday?
Nah,
no,
to interfere matches and stuff like that.
Yeah,
or to come bring alongside ringside, whatever.
No, like to interfere.
War Raiders, and New Day. You know, you get the Hardys on there.
Mm.
Nah, that's not gonna.
Well, the rumor that's going out there with the SmackDown belts is that they might make it a ladder match at the end,
I mean, if they do, then I'm pretty sure expect the Hardys in that ladder match.
and they'll probably take an L finally. Well, I mean they've lost before,
They
but
have
that
to
would,
do that.
I don't know if they would do it though. They're 50 years old.
That's why they would take the L, because they're 50 years old. They're not them. I mean, I'm not sure you saw them arriving at the airport, wherever it was. Hardy was like limping. Now Hardy,
Yeah,
like, I mean, like his body, he's probably not like in pain, but he's probably in pain. You know.
yeah. So I mean, como dices tú, other than Ray Phoenix, I don't see nothing else. Maybe maybe someone to help out Nick Aldis probably. What would be worse for Nick Aldis is if the match ends right away in 30 seconds with an RKO. Or if this guy just goes on a 10 RKO fest where he just RKO after RKO after RKO, and that'll be hilarious, but it would have been a pointless match if it happens like that.
Or it's just a storyline, and Kevin Owens is actually not injured and decides to beat up on Randy Orton.
That too.
So, you know, real quick, I'll leave a QR code here. No, I won't. But, you know, support her for her trying to get Cody Rhodes skin on Fortnite. So
Supporter Cody Rhodes skin. They're doing skins on Fortnite now.
yeah, it's Undertaker and Cody Rhodes. They got dropped today.
There's no CM Punk.
Not yet. I mean, you have Cena. From back in the day. You have Bianca Belair from back in the day.
I would have probably bought Cero Miedo.
I'm sure they'll drop it.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure they will.
Imagine how many costumes you can get out of him. Just ever since he debuted it, he's brought the blue one, he's brought the maroon one, the red one, the black one, and we haven't even gotten Penta Dark. Penta Dark is when he's a heel, and his makeup is black. Everything's black.
I mean, it's not going to happen anytime soon, especially if they're using him as a cash grab, you know?
Yeah. So that is it for WrestleMania predictions. Melly basically chose all the good guys. She didn't want to go with the bad guys, except for Liv Morgan. Ew. Y ¿cómo se llama? And technically, is Braun Breaker a bad guy?
I mean, no, I think his face. Like, he obviously acts like a bad guy, but obviously the fans cheer for him. So
I'll say this: I think he's spearing all three together in that match into the barricade.
All three, though.
He did too.
I'm sure he'll do it. I'm sure he'll get. I'm thinking about it. Has he speared Finn?
I don't know actually.
I don't think he has speared Finn.
Probably in his first match when he lost.
Maybe. But he lost due to Dominic.
Yeah, and then he speared.
He got speared. Yeah. When he fell. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. If that's the wildest thing, I mean, expect Logan Paul to do something wild with AJ. Pero I feel like Braun Breaker is going to be the wildest thing. Is doing that. I don't think Penta's going to do anything dangerous. That's not his brother's the one that does crazy shit. The CM Punk the triple threat. I don't see nothing. Cena, maybe the announcer table. An FU into the announcer table. I don't think we're gonna have like, oh yeah, my bad. Drew McIntyre and these fools, they're gonna do something well.
I mean, they're basically the only ones. Had Kevin Owens been with Orton in this match, he would have done something.
Yes,
but I honestly can't see anything. I mean, probably Chad Gable and Mysterio, but Mysterio's too old to do anything, and too old to take anything, too risky.
Yeah.
Obviously Gable could do what he does, but sorry, el gran americano. I completely, am over here thinking.
And before we end it, that is messed up that WrestleMania goes 2 WrestleManias back to back without Chad Gable. That is seriously messed up. Anyways, people, thank you for joining us. Melly, thank you for joining us and giving us your prediction. I like them. And I love how you challenge me to saying you have an opinion, because that's true. An opinion is like a smile. Everyone has one. Mm-hmm. You know, William. You know what? I had to go that route. Well, you guys have a good night, a good morning, and a good evening.
I really had fun. I really hope I come on here more often, but probably not. But thank you for letting me join. I really have fun predicting who's gonna win and who's gonna pin and all of that.
No worries. And that was the whole point of the WrestleMania card. We had three different opinions, and I'm surprised that we only got two unanimous cards, which was the Io Sky, and what was the other one? There was another one. The easiest one to choose. Which one was it? Tiffany?
No, because you went Charlotte.
Oh yeah, she went Charlotte. Give me a second. I'll find it right now. Which she said, we both said that it was Jade Cargill. All three of us.
Oh yeah.
So it was Jade Cargill and freaking Io Sky that we went UD. The rest we all went split wise, which is okay. It's fine. That's why it's called opinions. I mean, we could have gone UD for Jey Uso, but I'm not gonna say Jey Uso. I don't like that guy, and that's how it's gonna stay. You guys have a good night.
Bye.